Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda and I am a new stay-at-home mom of 3 little kiddos. I have Aiden who's 12, Clover who's 4, and Liam just turned 1 a couple months ago. So I am super busy all the time, always cleaning up little messes. And just trying to learn the ropes to the whole stay-at-home mom thing. I've always been a working mom, but recently we decided to do some changes to our family, and so I started staying home with the kiddos. And it has been an experience, to say the least. But just a little summary. We are doing a whole kind of life transformation type of deal. We sold our house in the city not too long ago and used the money we made off of the house to pay off a ton of debt, and we are still working on finishing up the last little bits of our debt before we try to buy a new home. So right now we are renting a double wide from some of my husband's family, and soon, hopefully within the next couple of weeks, we'll actually be moving to another house and kind of doing work on it, fixing it up and stuff like that in trade for rent, so that we can focus more of our money towards the debt that we're trying to pay off. So that is pretty much what's going on in a nutshell. But tonight's video is a clean with me. Brandon has started the night shift, and so my nights are pretty much spent just tidying up and getting everything together ready for the next day. And so I started in our master bathroom, which was a complete disaster because, we just use it as a bathroom. Nobody ever goes in there. So it's always kind of like the last priority whenever it comes to cleaning. But I started out in here because all the kids were playing in the living room. So I just wanted to get this room and our bedroom tidied up. And then I'll move on into the main living areas once they're ready for bed. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, be sure to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. If you're new, make sure that you introduce yourself. I would love to have you on my channel, and I hope you guys enjoy. So in the bathroom, to clean pretty much everything, I'm just using the Method bathroom cleaner, the anti-bac bathroom cleaner, I think is what it is. It's in eucalyptus mint, and it smells really good, and it makes everything just smell super clean. So I used it on the counters and the sinks and also the toilet and the bathtub. I did not clean our shower because that's just something I do while I'm in the shower, and it's a super tiny shower anyway, and there would be no way for me to film and y'all actually see what I was doing. But I did use that cleaner on everything, and I have some little microfiber cloths from H2O at home, and they're actually the sample size. I used to sell it, and so I had a ton of the samples, and so I just used those specifically for the bathroom. That way I always know those are my bathroom rags. But I switch them out between the counters and sinks and the toilet and the bathtub. So no worries, I was not spreading germs all over the bathroom.
Down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. I just thought I should let you know. No, it's no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. No, it's no more, no. I really thought we had it covered.
And then to clean the mirror, I'm also using a microfiber cloth from H2O at home. It's their glass cleaner, and all you use is water. You just wet it and wipe it down, and it'll look streaky right after you wipe it down just because it's wet, but once it dries, it's completely streak free, and it's awesome. I love it. I've seen a bunch of other videos. People have some cloths from eCloth, and I guess it's about the same thing. I haven't ever tried those, but I for sure love this one from H2O.
Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. I just thought I should let you know. No, it's no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. No, it's no more, no. No, it's no more. us no more, we done now. No us no more, we done now. No us no more, no, no. Yeah.
Now this pile of stuff was what was underneath the sink. I kind of went through and just decluttered and got rid of a bunch of stuff that we had been hauling around for way too long, and I didn't want to move it again, so I went through and just picked out everything that I didn't want and kind of organized under there. But I do have a Ziploc bag full of my grandma's hair rollers, and she passed away like a while ago, but I've been holding on to those, and I just couldn't. At first I was going to get rid of them, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. So I put those back under the counter, and maybe one day I'll be ready to part ways. But I just have so many memories whenever I was little of her rolling my great-grandma's hair and me rolling her hair and her rolling my hair. And so I just wasn't ready to let those go just yet. This bathtub never really gets too dirty. Right now there's just like a little faint ring around from where I give the kids a bath, and so I just wiped it down really quick, and that's it. The kids are really the only ones that ever use this, and occasionally I might give the puppy a bath in here, but for the most part it's just the kids, and it never really gets too dirty, so it's super easy to keep clean.
Away from things I let go, floating on the waves. We go bottoms up, we go all the way. When you're feeling down, push the pain away. We go bottoms up, we go all the way. And face that shit another day. We go bottoms up.
Now into our bedroom, and Liam has found me, so he's going to be in here for most of it. And he's actually been sick for the better part of this week. He was running fever for a few days, and then he just hasn't really felt good, and he's been super clingy. And so he's going to help me clean this room, and for a lot of it I had to hold him while I cleaned, so that was a task all in its own. But he's super sweet, and he's only going to be this small for so long, so I don't mind.
Away from things I let go, floating on the waves. We go bottoms up, we go all the way. When you're feeling down, push the pain away. We go bottoms up, we go all the way. And face that shit another day. We go bottoms up.
Me and Brandon actually did a pretty good declutter in our bedroom the other day. We went through all of our clothes and the dresser and nightstands and everything, and it got rid of a bunch of stuff. And so there is a huge trash bag and a box full of stuff that we need to take to donate. And then I have the trash bag is out of the bathroom, and I kind of add a few things to it. But then over on the side, there's some birthday party supplies that my mom brought over, and so later I'm going to take those out to our shed and put it in my party container, storage container thing.
We go bottoms up.
So now into our living room, and I'm guessing my kids had some kind of party in here while I was in the bedroom cleaning, because there was stuff everywhere. The couch was a disaster, and so I had to straighten the pillows up and just tidy up around there. And then there's toys and all sorts of stuff all over that living room, so y'all will get to see just how messy they can get it in a short period of time. So over here, Brandon has hooked up our old Xbox for Aiden. Him and Aiden were playing some game on there the other night, and so now Aiden has started playing this Xbox instead of the one in his room, and there was games everywhere, and so I had to go and tidy all of those up. And then also Liam likes to pull all the DVDs off the shelf, so anytime there's a pile of DVDs in the floor, that's what it's from. But I'm just using this little duster from Grove and dusting everything off and getting everything all clean and tidy.
Looking back at the good times before it all went down. Climbed right up on the hillside, a different view of my life. You left me running on and on, but I don't care, would you let me in? You said goodbye like everything's gone, everything that we could have been. But I know you are my liability. Yeah, I know you are my liability.
And now I'm using the Method sea salt and lime spray to clean off the tables, and then I just have to do a really quick vacuum in here. The floor wasn't too bad because the day before we actually shampooed the carpets, and so they really weren't bad, but I did want to do just a quick vacuum to get up any kind of crumbs or dirt from outside.
I will let you in. You said goodbye like everything's gone, everything that we could have been. But I know you are my liability. Yeah, I know you are my liability.
So the dining room table is probably the most cluttered space that I cleaned this night. I had been doing a bunch of like craft stuff on the table, and then I also had some coupons that I had to clip, and so I just had to get all that stuff put up and put back where it went, and then I used that same Method sea salt and lime spray to clean the table off.
Oh, what a hopeless place that we're in. But I'm your liability. I know you are my liability. Yeah, I know you are my liability.
The kitchen is actually not that bad. With Brandon working nights, I can cook dinner for us at like 1:30 or 2. So for the rest of us, we're having like a good lunch, but for him, it's his dinner so he can eat and have something to take with him in his lunch. And so there really wasn't that much to do in the kitchen. I had to unload the dishwasher, and it is notorious for not drying our dishes, and so I had to hand dry all of those before I put those away. And then I had to load just a few of our dirty dishes into the dishwasher. And normally I will hand wash all of my dishes before I put them in the dishwasher. But this night I was tired and kind of lazy, and so for the most part I just rinsed them off and stuck them in there.
Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can't do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free, and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it, you can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. You can. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, you don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, don't hide it. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. Everybody's been saying that you're up to no good. Everyone has been telling me that you got me hooked. You're playing it big time, you're feeding me lies. Everyone has been bugging me to sever the ties, but I would never, ever, ever would have believed them, no reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see, but now the never, ever, ever seemed to be over. I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. Should've known by your rap sheet that you weren't nice, but now I am telling you I'm going to smile. But I would never, ever, ever would have believed them, no reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see, but now the never, ever, ever seemed to be over. I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. I guess that I was born beneath a very lucky star, and in a week or two I won't remember who you are. Man down, he ran out of luck and now it's my time. Ain't no looking back, I'm on the right track. Here she goes. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. I guess that I was born beneath a very lucky star, and in a week or two I won't remember who you are. I guess that I was born beneath a very lucky star, to see. You are the artist I'll never be. I'm so sorry I never stay. Overreact and just walk away. Take me back to the place.
Now I just have to tidy up some little messes. Liam loves to go and get all of his toys and throw them over the gate. So I just had to pick those up and I just threw them back over the gate. And once I go in there, I'll put them where they go. And then I have to clean over here, just clear this little cabinet off. My mom brought me a couple things from her house and I had to make space for them down below the cabinet. And then I'm going to switch out this sign and put up this one that I made, which I'm not done with it yet. I actually made this one for my mom because she said that she wanted one for where her coffee pot is. So I made this one for her, and it was a placemat. It's something she found whenever she was decluttering her house. And so it was a placemat, and it had like this rooster on it, and it was red and yellow and all kinds of colors. And so I just painted over it and made that sign for her. But she said that it was too big for her space, and so I'm going to put it there with my stuff, and my dad is going to help me cut some boards to make a frame for it. So I think it'll turn out pretty cute whenever it's actually done.
You just can't agree on what I should do when I don't feel free. You're not holding me back, I know. We're young and we never take things slow. I lose my self-restraint. I think we're done, then you add more pain. I calm down.
So the last thing to do in the kitchen is take the trash out, and normally I would have either Brandon or Aiden carry it out to the cans, but I just wanted to get it done tonight, and so I did take it all the way out there, and then I come in and wash my hands because trash is pretty gross. So, and that's pretty much it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down there. I enjoy hearing from everybody. And if you haven't already, be sure that you click that subscribe button and also the bell so you get notified whenever I post new videos. I hope you all have a great week, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Self-restraint. I think we're done, then you add